Why are you shutting your own doors before you ever give yourself a chance to walk through them? Think about that. How many opportunities have you rejected before they even arrived? How many dreams have you buried because you convinced yourself they were too big? How many times have you said, I can't, when what you really meant was, I'm afraid to try? You keep looking at the closed doors in your life, wondering why nobody is letting you in. But what if the hardest door to open isn't the one in front of you? What if it's the door inside your own mind? You say you want success, but the moment success demands courage, you retreat. You say you want a better life, but when change becomes uncomfortable, you return to what feels familiar. You say you want to become stronger, but when life gives you an opportunity to prove your strength, you start negotiating with your excuses. And then you wonder why nothing changes. Listen to me. You cannot keep asking life to give you what you are unwilling to believe you deserve. You cannot keep praying for opportunity while preparing yourself for failure. You cannot keep saying you want to become somebody while constantly reminding yourself why you are nobody. There comes a moment when you have to stop blaming the locked doors and start examining the hands that keep turning the key against yourself. You are not always being rejected. Sometimes you are rejecting yourself. Sometimes the opportunity never had the chance because you walked away before the first step. Sometimes the dream never died because it was impossible. It died because you stopped feeding it. Sometimes you didn't fail. You simply quit too early. And I need you to understand something today. Your fear is not proof that you cannot do it. Your fear is proof that it matters. Every meaningful dream will scare you at some point. Every major transformation will make you question yourself. Every serious goal will eventually demand that you walk into territory where you don't have all the answers. That's the price. You want certainty before you move, but life doesn't work like that. You want the guarantee before you take the risk. You want to know you're going to win before you begin. You want to know the door will open before you knock. But what if the door is waiting for you to knock? What if the opportunity is waiting for you to move? What if the person you're capable of becoming is waiting on the other side of one decision? And what if that decision is simply this? I will no longer stand in my own way. Say it to yourself. I will no longer stand in my own way because you've spent enough time talking yourself out of your own potential. You've spent enough nights imagining everything that could go wrong. You've spent enough mornings waking up with a dream and going to sleep with an excuse. You've spent enough time comparing your beginning to somebody else's middle. You've looked at somebody else's success and said, they are different. They aren't different. They decided to keep going when quitting would have been easier. They decided to learn when ignorance would have been comfortable. They decided to show up when nobody was watching. They decided to believe before there was evidence. And that is where your transformation begins. Not when everybody believes in you. Not when everybody supports you. Not when the money arrives. Not when the circumstances become perfect. It begins when you finally decide that your own belief in yourself will no longer depend on somebody else's approval. You have to stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for somebody to tell you that you're talented enough. Stop waiting for somebody to tell you that you're ready. Stop waiting for somebody to validate the dream that was placed inside you. Because some people will never understand what you see. Some people will only recognize your potential after you've proven it. And that's okay. You need yourself to stop surrendering. You need yourself to stop quitting every time the road gets difficult. Because the first battle you have to win is not against your competition. It's against the voice inside your head that keeps telling you to turn around. That voice says, "You're too late." You answer, "I'm starting now." That voice says, "You're not talented enough." You answer, "Then I'll train." That voice says, "You don't have enough money." You answer, "I'll start with what I have." That voice says, "People will laugh at you." You answer, "Let them laugh." That voice says, "You might fail." You answer, "Then I'll learn." That is how you stop shutting your own doors. You stop treating failure like a funeral. Failure is not the end of your story. Failure is information. Failure tells you what needs to change. Failure tells you where you are weak. Failure exposes the habits that are holding you back. Failure gives you another opportunity to become dangerous at something you once couldn't do, but you have to stay in the fight. You have to remain in the room long enough to learn. You have to remain on the field long enough to improve. You have to remain committed long enough for your effort to compound. Because most people don't lose because they lack potential. They lose because they keep interrupting their own progress. They start, they get excited, they struggle, they doubt, they stop. Then months later, they start again and they wonder why they're still in the same place. You cannot build a new life with an old pattern. You cannot create extraordinary results with ordinary commitment. You cannot keep giving your dreams leftovers and expect them to give you a masterpiece. If you want something different, you have to become different. Not perfect, different. More disciplined, more patient, more courageous, more consistent, more willing to be uncomfortable, because your comfort zone is not your home. It is a waiting room. And if you stay there too long, you will start confusing comfort with safety. But comfort can cost you your future. Comfort can make you settle. Comfort can make you say, "This is good enough." Comfort can make you wake up 10 years from now and realize you spent your entire life protecting yourself from the very risks that could have changed your life. Don't let that happen. Don't reach the end of your life carrying a suitcase full of things you were too afraid to try. Don't become the person who says, "I wonder what would have happened if I had just gone for it." You don't want to spend your future wondering. You want to know. You want to know what happens when you give everything you have. You want to know how far your discipline can take you. You want to know what you're capable of when you stop making excuses. You want to know who you become when you refuse to quit. So knock on the door, even if your hands are shaking. Knock even if nobody believes you. Knock even if you've been rejected before. Knock again. Because rejection is not always a sign to stop. Sometimes rejection is a test of how badly you want it. Sometimes the first no is simply asking whether you're serious enough to keep going. And I'm not telling you that every door will open. Some doors will stay closed. Some dreams will change. Some plans will fail. Some people will leave. Some opportunities will disappear. But don't close the door yourself before life gets the chance to surprise you. That's the mistake. You assume the answer is no before you ask the question. You assume you will fail before you attempt the challenge. You assume people will reject you before you introduce yourself. You assume you're not capable before you've trained. You assume the dream is impossible before you've given it years of focused effort. Stop predicting your defeat. You don't know what you're capable of yet. Read that again in your mind. You don't know what you're capable of yet. The version of you that exists today is not the final version. You can learn. You can grow. You can become stronger. You can develop skills. You can build discipline. You can recover from mistakes. You can start over. You can change direction. You can rebuild. Your past does not have the authority to dictate your future. Maybe you wasted years. So what? Use the next year wisely. Maybe you made terrible decisions. Learn from them. Maybe you disappointed yourself. Forgive yourself. Maybe you quit before. Don't quit this time. Your story is not over because you made mistakes. Your story is over only when you decide there is nothing left to write, and there is more to write. There is more inside you. There is another level, another chapter, another opportunity, another fight, another sunrise, another chance to get up and do what you said you were going to do. But nobody can do that part for you. People can encourage you. People can inspire you. People can support you. But you have to move your own feet. You have to make the phone call. You have to submit the application. You have to open the book. You have to enter the gym. You have to start the business. You have to practice the skill. You have to create the content. You have to write the first page. You have to take the first step. And the first step doesn't have to be massive. It just has to be real. One page, one workout, one application, one conversation, 1 hour, one decision, one promise kept, then another, then another. That's how lives change. Not always through one giant moment. Sometimes your entire future changes through thousands of small decisions nobody else sees. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you're opening a door. Every time you choose courage over fear, you're opening a door. Every time you choose learning over complaining, you're opening a door. Every time you choose to continue instead of quit, you're opening a door. And eventually you look back and realize you didn't become successful overnight. You became successful one decision at a time. So stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I succeed? What if you actually become the person you keep imagining? What if your hard work actually pays off? What if the thing you're afraid to start becomes the thing that changes everything? What if 5 years from now, you are grateful that you didn't quit today? You have spent enough energy imagining failure. Imagine victory, but don't just imagine it. Work for it, because visualization without execution is fantasy. You need action. You need movement. You need discipline when motivation disappears. And motivation will disappear. There will be mornings when you don't feel like getting up. Get up. There will be days when you don't feel inspired. Work anyway. There will be moments when nobody notices your effort. Keep going. There will be seasons when the results are invisible. Keep building, because seeds grow underground before they break through the surface. Just because you cannot see progress does not mean progress isn't happening. Keep watering the seed. Keep showing up. Keep learning. Keep pushing. Keep believing. And most importantly, stop being the person who destroys the opportunity before the opportunity arrives. You have done enough of that. You have talked yourself out of enough possibilities. You have made enough excuses. You have waited long enough. Today is the day you stop asking for permission to become who you were capable of becoming all along. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to dream again. You are allowed to believe again. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to pursue something difficult. You are allowed to become obsessed with your growth. And yes, you are allowed to fail because failure doesn't make you weak. Refusing to learn from failure does. Fear doesn't make you weak. Allowing fear to make every decision for you does. Being uncertain doesn't make you weak. Refusing to move until everything is certain does. So walk toward the door, not because you know what's behind it. Walk because you know what's behind you. Behind you is the version of yourself that kept saying tomorrow. Behind you is the person who waited for perfect timing. Behind you is the person who needed everybody's approval. Behind you is the person who surrendered at the first sign of resistance. Leave that person there. You don't need to hate who you were. You just need to stop letting that version control who you become. Your next chapter requires a new level of courage. And courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is moving while fear is present. So let your hands shake. Move anyway. Let your heart race. Move anyway. Let them doubt you. Move anyway. Let the road be difficult. Move anyway. Let the results take time. Move anyway. Because your future is being built by what you do when you don't feel ready. And one day, we're going to stand somewhere you once thought was impossible. You're going to look around and realize something. The door was never as locked as you thought. You were the one standing in front of it. You were the one holding yourself back. You were the one saying no before anybody else had the opportunity to say yes. But you changed. You started believing. You started working. You started showing up. You stopped waiting. You stopped making excuses. You stopped shutting your own doors. And that's when everything changed. So if you're listening to this and you know you've been holding yourself back, don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait until you're more confident. Don't wait until you're ready. Start now. Make the call now. Take the step now. Route the plan now. Open the book now. Begin the work now. Because your future doesn't need another promise. It needs proof. Proof that you're serious. Proof that you're committed. Proof that you're willing to become uncomfortable for the life you say you want. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step. Then another. Then another. Until one day you realize you've climbed farther than you ever imagined. And when that day comes, remember this moment. Remember the day you decided to stop being your own obstacle. Remember the day you stopped closing doors. Remember the day you finally understood that fear was never the enemy. Your surrender was. Your excuses were. Your hesitation was. But not anymore. From this moment forward, when the opportunity comes, you will knock. When the challenge comes, you will stand. When failure comes, you will learn. When fear comes, you will move. When doubt comes, you will work. When people say you can't, you will let your actions answer. And when that little voice inside your head says, maybe you should quit, you will answer with everything you've got. Not today. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not when it's hard. Not when nobody believes. Not when the results are slow. Not when I'm tired. Not when I'm afraid. I have a door to open. I have a life to build. I have a person to become. And I will not shut myself out of my own future Because the greatest tragedy isn't that some doors close. The greatest tragedy is standing in front of an open door and convincing yourself that you don't belong on the other side. You belong there. Now earn it. Walk toward it. Push it open and step through. Your life is waiting. Don't close the door. So now the question is no longer, why hasn't the door opened? The question is, why have I been standing in front of it, afraid to turn the handle? You have spent enough time doubting yourself, enough time waiting for permission, enough time allowing fear to make decisions that your future should be making, enough time convincing yourself that you are not ready, not capable, not worthy, or not good enough. But understand this, before you walk away from this message, you don't have to have everything figured out to begin. You don't have to feel fearless to move. You don't have to know exactly how the story ends. You just have to be willing to take the next step, because your life can change with one decision. One decision to stop quitting. One decision to stop making excuses. One decision to stop comparing yourself. One decision to stop believing every negative thought that enters your mind. One decision to finally say, I am going to give myself a chance. And when you give yourself a chance, something powerful happens. You discover that you were stronger than you thought. You discovered that rejection didn't destroy you. Failure didn't destroy you. Criticism didn't destroy you. The difficult seasons didn't destroy you. They built you. Every setback taught you something. Every closed door redirected you. Every mistake gave you wisdom. Every difficult day added another layer to your strength. So don't waste the pain. Don't waste the lessons. Don't waste the years you've already survived. Use them. Turn your pain into discipline. Turn your mistakes into wisdom. Turn your fear into action. Turn your doubt into determination. And turn your dreams into a reason to get up every single morning. Because somewhere inside you is a life that you haven't experienced yet. There are places you haven't reached, people you haven't inspired, goals you haven't accomplished, challenges you haven't conquered, and a version of yourself you haven't become. Don't let fear keep that person trapped. Don't shut the door on your own future. When the opportunity comes, knock. When the challenge comes, stand. When the fear comes, move. When failure comes, learn. When people doubt you, keep working. When the results take time, remain patient. And when your own mind tells you that you can't, look it directly in the face and say, watch me. Watch me get back up. Watch me learn. Watch me grow. Watch me become disciplined. Watch me keep going. Watch me become everything I once thought I couldn't be. Because your greatest victory may not be proving somebody else wrong. Your greatest victory may be proving to yourself that you were never as limited as you believed. One day, you will look back at this version of yourself. You'll remember the fear. You'll remember the hesitation. You'll remember all the times you almost quit. And I want you to be able to say, I am glad I didn't close that door. I am glad I tried. I am glad I started. I am glad I kept going. I am glad I believed. I am glad I gave myself one more chance. So walk forward. Not because the road is easy. Walk forward because your future is worth the struggle. Walk forward because your dream deserves effort. Walk forward because you deserve to discover what you're capable of. And whatever you do, don't become your own greatest obstacle. Don't be the person who stands outside the door holding the key while complaining that nobody will let you in. You have the key. You always had the key. The key is discipline. The key is courage. The key is consistency. The key is action. Now use it. Open the door. Step forward. And don't look back every 5 seconds wondering whether you made the right decision. Build, fight, learn, grow.com. Because your future is not waiting for a perfect version of you. It's waiting for the version of you who finally decided to stop running from possibility. So today, make a promise to yourself. I will not shut my own doors anymore. I will not reject myself before the world gets the chance to see what I can become. I will not let fear write my story. I will not let my past control my future. I will not allow one failure to convince me that I am a failure. I will not allow one rejection to convince me that I am rejected by life. I will keep going. I will keep learning. I will keep building. I will keep knocking. And if one door doesn't open, I will find another. If the path disappears, I will create one. If I fall, I will rise. If I lose, I will learn. If I get tired, I will rest. But I will not surrender, because there is still something inside me worth fighting for. There is still a dream worth chasing. There is still a future worth building. And there is still a stronger version of me waiting on the other side of fear. So don't close the door. Open it. Walk through it and become the person you were always capable of becoming. Your next chapter starts the moment you stop asking, what if I can't? And finally say, what if I can? Now go find out.